In this question, it says cylindrical tub of radius 12 centimeter contains water to the depth 20 centimeters. So let's say this be a cylindrical tub and it has water to some extent. And what's the level of water given over here is depth is the height only, right? So let's say this was a cylindrical tub and it has water to this extent. Is the depth over here. Now, what we can observe that the depth from below here, that is say h, if I take as how much, it's given as 20 centimeter. Further, we also know the radius over here. So the radius is how much? 12 centimeter. After that, a spherical ball is dropped. There is a ball, spherical ball is dropped into it, because of which the level of rising the level of water by this much. So let's say if I place one spherical ball inside it, I'm going to place one spherical ball inside it. So by placing this spherical ball inside it, what happens? The radius, the volume of the water rises. And let's say this be the new level of water after placing it. This is the new level of water. And it has rose by how much? As per the question, it is rose by 6 points. So H dash is what? Like from here to here, right? This is, I'll take as H dash. H dash is how much? 6.75 centimeter. Now, what we can conclude here, that whatever is that rise in level of water, this is the rise in level of water, and this portion of water so rise in is in the form of a cylinder whose base radius will be same as the radius. The radius of this is 12, so will be the radius of this cylindrical portion. So we can compare their volume. So we'll be saying that the volume of this cylindrical portion is what? It's pi. Say R is R here, R square, and I'll use H dash indicating this H over here. Should be equal to 4 by 3, the volume of a sphere, which is 4 by 3 pi R cube. I'm using capital R to denote the radius of this cube over here. So here pi and pi get cancelled. We know the radius of the base of the cylinder, which is 12. So it's 12 into 12. H dash can be replaced with 675 by 100. Right, I reduce this decimal into fraction. That divided by that is equal to 4 by 3 into R cube. This is what we have to determine. So from here, what I can cancel that 4 1 times, 4 3 times is 12. This is still divisible by 25, right? 25, 27 times is 675, 25, 4 times, 4, 1 times, 4, 3 times. Now, transposing this 3 to the left hand side, you can figure out that is 1 additional 3 I'm writing on the left hand side. And then there is a 27 is equal to R cube. But check, we have to get the R, so we have to find the cube root of this. So you can write that this 3 can be written as what? 3 cube. And this 27 can also be written as 3 cube. That is equal to capital R cube. So it's how much? R cube can be written as 3 into 3, that is 9 whole cube. That results to give you the radius as 9 centimeter. That should be the answer for this question. The question says a lead pencil consists of a cylindrical wood with solid cylinder graphite filled in the interior. And we are given the dimension of this. So let's say if I make one pencil, I'll make its diameter longer than it's usually it look like, so as to understand easily. And then I'm going to insert one graphite, this being the graphite over here. You know, it should also be circular basis. Now check, we are given the diameter of the pencil. So diameter, that means this whole diameter. So I'll use capital R as the radius, which will be half of diameter, that is 3.5 mm. Then we are given the diameter of the graphite as 1 mm. So its radius is going to be 0.5 mm. I'll use small r indicating the radius of this graphite portion. Further, the height has to be same because the height inside and outside remain same. So that's why I'll use h as I'll use in millimeter, as you know that 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So I'll be writing 140 millimeter. Now, in the first go, we will be first finding, although we are going to find the volume of the wood as well as the graphite, but I'll go for first finding the volume of this graphite. So that should give you, which is cylinder here for graphite. The volume is pi small r square h. As you can see, I've taken the
mm,
radius of this as. So pi
mm,
replaced with 22 over 7. I can write radius as half instead of 0.5. So it's half into half. And how much is the height? Height is 14. So 7 into 2 is 14. 14, 14 get replaced 2 1 times and 2 11 times. That results to give you the
mm,
volume of this graphite, which is 11 centimeter cube. Now then I'll find the volume of the whole pencil, right? Volume of whole pencil including graphite, right? Including graphite. Now, for this, it is going to be pi, and the radius of this whole pencil is capital R, but h is same inside and outside. So pi replaced by 22 over 7. I can take the radius as 7 over 2 for easier calculation, and height, which was 14, will remain as 14. Here too, I can cancel these numbers. I
yes,
will 7 into 2 is 14, and this get cancelled 2 1 times and 2 11 times. So that results to give you 77, or we can write 49, right? 47 into 7, 49 into 11.
yes,
So it's 539 centimeter cube. Now check, we got this as the volume of the graphite and this being the volume of this whole pencil. But you need to figure out from here that we need just the wooden portion of this pencil, just the wood, this wooden portion of the pencil. So there, it's very clear from the figure that if we remove the volume of the graphite, if we remove the volume of graphite from this volume of whole pencil, we should get the volume of the wood. So now we have to get the volume of the wood. So volume of the wood used here has to be the volume of the whole pencil minus the graphite. So it's going to be
mm,
528 centimeter cube. This will
mm.
be the answer for this other part.